Hello traders. Okay, I keep getting multiple comments on Jasmy, Luna, and Cult in many of my social media outlets. So I thought it'd be worthwhile to do a quick video on those three especially. Let's get started. So I'll always start with Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin is currently working on that 100-day moving average, trying to conquer that. The other thing I see here, guys, since my last update is I've spotted a little bit of a W pattern, right? And we have hurdled the previous high. And if we can just close above that previous high today, which is above that 100-day moving average, I start to become bullish again. All right, so Bitcoin is leading the way again as usual. Now let's talk about some of these coins. Cult, first of all, we'll get into that. So one thing I want you guys to see here, I've already stated that it likes to come back down, right, and test previous resistance, and currently it's doing that. Now, I want to zoom into the 4-hour because the daily is not the only time frame that many traders are abiding by. A lot of people do use the 4-hour, and I myself am included in that group for a quick start, early confirmation on a trade entry. And so here we have the 4-hour chart. So the bottom descending purple trend line here is what I drew on the daily. However, if we zoom out, we can see we can more accurately reflect the another trend line on the 4-hour, and that's the body high of all of these candles. We got a touch point here, touch point here, touch point here, and then we broke to the upside of this 4-hour descending trend line. And the reason why I said, I think it was on YouTube, somebody said, well, you call that right. I said, well, hold on, we're not out of the woods yet. I expect another drop before we finally take off. And that's, after we had that 15% move yesterday. So people were thinking I called it right, and I did, but I still was early, all right, because here's the 4-hour. And the reason I told that commenter that we were going to drop again is because I spotted this trend line on the 4-hour, and we just had broken above the 4-hour trend line, hit our heads on that 50 candle moving average, and I knew probably what was going to happen is we come back down and test the top of that resistance, which we are doing right now. And this is actually perfect, still following perfect technical analysis, guys. Couldn't be more beautiful. I know there's a lot of people that are saying Cult may be a rug pull, and what one of my paid subscribers in my forums had mentioned is that always seems to be the case when the particular crypto they're in goes down, and then when it goes up, they're yelling Moon and Lambo. It's sort of annoying, but this is a beautiful bull flag, guys, and there's nothing wrong with this crypto right now from a technical perspective. This is perfect. All right, couldn't be more beautiful, and we're just about ready to break out of another bull flag here. See, I just drew that trend line, and once that happens, I expect we move past this 50 candle moving average all the way up here to the 100 candle. All right, so that is a full, from where we're at right now, look at this, it's breaking as I'm doing the video. From where we're at right now, that's a full 44%. All right, no worries on this at all, guys. Cult is absolutely fine right now. All right, another one people freak out a lot about is Jasmy, and of course it's to be understood because they did some shady business there with their coin manipulation, suppressing the price, developers selling. But again, where I had us last time, we were on the daily, and we had this beautiful descending wedge, and the descending wedge just continues to be extended. So that made a lot of people nervous. Understandably so. We saw Jasmy do shady manipulation, price suppression in the past. However, I have no reason to believe that this is not following technical analysis. Once again, all these coins drew back a little bit further than I expected. I thought we'd go to 50% Fibonacci retracement on the drawback, possibly 0.618, but we went even further. It just followed Bitcoin. Bitcoin did the same thing, right? We did a full 80% retracement. 80% retracement is right there. And in fact, yesterday's candle wicked down and tested our multi-year support one more time. So that was greater than 80%. Not sure how much that was, but it wanted to test that one more time. All of this is perfect from a technical standpoint. All right, Jasmy is no different. We hit that 0.786. You guys see that right here? 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level. We use that as support for a full week almost, and now you can see we're breaking to the upside of this descending wedge. So let me just zoom into the 4-hour once again. Not only are we breaking to the upside of that descending wedge on the 4-hour, we are forming a bull flag right here as we are conquering that 50 candle moving average. This is pure bullish. There's nothing wrong with Jasmy right now, guys. All right, coin number 3. I expressed yesterday that due to distractions, I had spotted this descending wedge, but that was my fault. I missed the move up. We were down here. I thought I had some time. I didn't think it was just going to bust just straight through that descending wedge. I thought it might come back down and hit our 78 cents or $78 support one more time. It did not do that. I did another post yesterday. I say, well, we on the 4-hour, we have moved to the top side of that descending wedge. Is it possible we come back down and test that? Because that typically happens with a lot of these breakouts. We'll come back down and test previous resistance as support. So I drew this little chart expressing what could possibly happen if we get a second chance. Now, this right here was a bull flag. So then I started to doubt whether we will get our second chance. And sure enough, we broke to the top side of that bull flag and now are doing battle with a level of resistance up here at $94, which coincides with that 100-day moving average. And right above that is the 200-day moving average. So maybe I was a little bit off in where I thought resistance would come. Basically all I have to do is take these purple lines here and draw them up to that area that we're at right now. And I do believe we'll come back down a little bit, but I don't know that we'll come all the way back down to that $78 mark at this point. Luna's just too hot. It's hot coin. So maybe where we come back down, maybe we could touch the $84, and that's in this area right here between $89 and $84. I would have to move my entry target up. X marks the spot. Right in this range here is where I would look to enter now. I just don't know that I'd have the patience to see it come back down. I just don't think it will come back all the way down to $78 now at this point with this new data on the chart here. So if we do come back down anywhere from, look to enter anywhere between $89, depending on how impatient you are and how much FOMO you have to get into this coin, between $84 and $89. May not get all the way to $84 even. Again, Luna's just hot right now. All right, so anyways, I wanted to bring those 3 coins to your attention and just do quick anxiety relief on the charts here. Guys, you just always have to just watch the data and don't FOMO yourself in or out of a coin to get into another one. I mean, you just think logically, set your emotions aside, think rationally, look at the charts, look at the data, and don't worry if you miss the price. I'm bummed that I didn't get in Luna personally yesterday, But I'm not about to FOMO myself in. There are plenty, there are hundreds and hundreds of opportunities out there, and I can always take my stable coin and swap it out for another crypto somewhere else. All right, if I don't get the price I'm looking for. So that's the way to look at this, guys. Again, be patient with Luna. Jasmy looks good, and Cult right now is technically perfect. There's nothing wrong with any of these coins. All right, enjoy your day, guys. Until the next video, peace.